Our agenda for today is to review any fixes since last month, our main topic on how to create a spreadsheet plan, and the tip of the month. Since last month's Lunch and Learn, we have provided a fix within the scheduler plan, the ability to now filter on any of the columns, so as displayed on the screenshot. Creating a spreadsheet plan. So TransIT Plans is designed to assist with system implementation processes. Plans have been utilized as cutover plans, small projects, data backloads, disaster recovery, and so much more. Plans has been available in TransIT for some time now. We want to review the special benefits for you to utilize this application and take advantage of it. Where plans and projects are built in Excel, they can be uploaded into TransIT for better control and allow status progress. So TransIT Plans facilitates knowing the status of any number of lists of activities associated with completion of any implementation project. It gives you a quick glance. It'll track the status and the percentage and the work effort. I'm going to go into a live domain. Here. So here's our plans dashboard. This is the navigational icons here. You can see the description, the project, the categories. This is the view column where it displays a little icon for spreadsheet or scheduled plans. The percentage column, percentage complete, late column, not started. At any time, you can select one of the numbered links and it will give you a full list of the details. You can go back and forth to view each one of these in details. And these are the status columns, so you can see what's in progress, what's skipped, flagged. These are the issues. Same scenario, you can select any of the numbered links and it will bring you into the details. The update column, actually, if you hover over the update column, it will give you the details of the create and update date and time. So you can see within the columns and the descriptions, you have a very nice overview, a high-level look at the plans and the progress. Here we have the icons are user roles, create a plan, and the refresh. I'm going to do a quick little update on the users. When the user roles, when creating a role, it should be a role specific, not someone's name. The role is associated to who's completing the activity inside a plan. Roles are required to create activities. You can create a role before actually selecting a specific person to complete it. And then once you know who the person is, you can fill that in. We'll create a role. Description. We've created here, you can see. So we'll go back to our plans. Take a bit to load. So I'll open one of the plans, and here I can double click on the actual cell. The cells are editable. And I can select the role. I'm now giving it to Copycat. You can't free text in the role. You have to select from your organization, and that is where the role is pulled from. Oh. So we're back to the main dashboard. Another amazing feature is from your plans dashboard, you actually can select multiple plans and open them at one time. So if we say we're going to do this, whoops, I'll go back. Highlight this one. Shift and you can select as many as you want, or Control and you can select individual ones. Right click, multi-view. They're all displayed. We're going to go back and create a blank plan. So to create a new plan, create a plan. So as mentioned, plans can be utilized for many projects. So one can utilize plans for required sign-offs of tasks that need to be completed. So we're going to call this access sign-off. It's a spreadsheet. Keep it as a spreadsheet. We can see here that these are spreadsheets and here's the schedule. So we're just going to name this one number 14 and keeping it in line with our spreadsheets. The start and end date, we'll put it in for a week. The event display, this is actually for scheduled plans, but we'll leave it, but it is a drop down list of options of different user IDs if required. Our category, we'll call it, well, we have testing, it's free text as well. The project, active projects within your organization are defaulted in, so you can select from that. We'll call it a rollout. And description and comment are free text. We'll call it a checklist for staff. And we'll save it. So now our plan is added to our dashboard. Once your plan's created, you can go in and start creating your activities. You'll create an activity. So we'll select, let's see here. Oops. New activity. Our activity is, we'll be updating our app bar. Assign this to Copycat. Access management. The assigned drop-down list will only display options of roles associated in when you've created them in the user record. So we have Copycat, who is associated. The role is associated to the access management team. Depends on, cool little function here. I'm going to explain this. So I'm going to show you this in another screen, actually. The depends on is a cell, whereas it's indicated that there is a stop, you can see here, letting you know that there is a dependency on this row. So for this row to be completed, it depends on number 6 having its activity completed. Number 6, row 7 here, has a 6 here, and what we'll do is on row 6, the installation and testing has to be done first. Once it is completed, then you can see there's no longer a step or a stop or dependency for this row. This had to be done first. Number 6 had to be done before 7 could be completed. So when you're completing your activity, you can indicate a step, a numbered step that is dependent first on completion of this specific activity. We will continue on. We'll leave it blank for now. So start and finish date, again, is pulled from the plan's individual dates when that was created. However, you can edit it to the appropriate date required. So we'll do the same. We'll give this activity a couple of days. We'll come back to this. We'll do the category. Access for all, and we will save. So here's our new activity. As mentioned previously, the benefit of plans is gathering all of the Excel spreadsheets required to complete activities. So I'm going to actually upload an Excel spreadsheet. So see if I can. Here's my spreadsheet. As we'll mention later on our tip, the headers have to be exactly the same when you're going to do an import from Excel or copy and paste. So keeping that in mind if you're customizing any of your columns. Well, see, we're going to copy. I think it's because I have too many things open. Right, copy. Then right click and paste from clipboard. And that's as simple as it is, bringing your Excel spreadsheet into plans.
Sorry,
But
Sue,
being mindful that the, oh, sorry.
this is Angela. I'm just gonna interrupt for one quick second. Maybe you were going to say this already, but if not, for anybody that doesn't know, under reports and under our training material, you'll be able to find a blank Excel spreadsheet that has all of the appropriate header fields for creating a plan. So if you are going to be uploading a plan into TransIT, I would go into reports, training materials, and find the blank plan, and then start by downloading that Excel document and then completing that document, just to make sure that if you are going to paste into TransIT, that you have all of the information copying into the right fields. Sorry.
No, thank you. Yes, no. Thank God you said that. Nope, thank you very much. All right, and that will align with making sure that your column headers are exactly as required for doing any of the importing. The other option is to export to Excel. So at any time, you can highlight the rows and right click, and you can export. It will export, will open up your Excel sheet, and then you will be saving it where it is that you'd like it to be saved. I could show you, but I think I've got so many things open, it's not working quite exactly as should. The other option is actually copying it from one plan to another. And if you're looking to copy from one plan to another, again, you have to make sure the headers, if you've customized your fields, that they're the exact same customized fields. So we as simple as highlighting. Let's see, we're going to do our labels. We're going to right click, copy. We're going to bring it over. Oops, shouldn't be highlighted. Hold on. And we're going to paste them to the end. And here they are. And that's, again, the column headers are all exactly the same. Update, whoops. At any time, the teams now have the ability to update their progress. That you can do it within, they can do it within a cell, or they can do it within a row. Let me just bring up this one here. So if you're completing your label installments, you can right click, you can do the edit, and you can indicate that, well, they've given it a few hours to complete. I've completed 30% within 4 hours, and it is updated for the quick glance overview to see. At any time, you can double click in a cell and indicate as well. Let's see here, let's do 60% complete. Your status is the same way. Individual cells can be updated at any time. There's an issue on this one. Whoops. So management can take an overall view of the progress. Sorry, that's my dog in the background. At any time, you can right click. Whoops, hold on a row. Again, edit the activity. You can change the status here, complete, flagged, in progress, as well as logging an issue. Which will open up the issue spreadsheet to be completed. You can open up the issues from the icons, as well as these icons. If you're going to change and edit to an issue. Whoops, sorry. Or you can log an issue from here. So again, to log an issue or to view the issue, there's numerous different ways for you to activate that pop-up. So cells have the ability to be updated. You can actually, within the assigned, you can assign more than one person to assigned activity. We're going to give you, Angela, we'll give you this one as well. And then if you want to remove it, you would just click the X to remove it. Again, management has the ability to see the overall progress of the project. So we've done the edit. Insert allows you to insert a row to add another activity that can be edited. Here. We have the ability to send an email. So we've highlighted Carol here. So we're going to send an email. It's already preloaded to her email address. We're going to send her an email as a reminder for some activity required. And each column header has numerous options. So first of all, you can sort by each column. You have the up and down arrows. If you right click on the column, you have the ability to view inactive and active. You can click back and forth. If you're working on a project and you want a column to be removed, there's a few different ways you can, let me see here. The columns, if you untick any of these tick marks, it will actually remove the columns. You could go back and reactivate them. If you highlight on a column, you can hide the column. Again, going back to the columns, reticking it to activate them again. You have the ability to change the column label. Call it as details. And you have the ability to do more customizing on your columns. The look, the order to display, and there's actually a previous Lunch and Learn with the details on how to easily customize these columns. I will show you the. If you reference the 2021 October Transit Lunch and Learn, it's at 2537, and there's details on how to customize the columns. Again, you can change the look of it in the details and the functionality to customizing it. Which brings me to our tip of the month. So it's extremely important when creating a plan to be used over and over, and you decide to customize the columns to make sure that when you create the new plan that you customize the columns before pasting in the copied activities. They have to match. So from whatever you have currently to whatever you're going to for copying, pasting, for Excel, sharing, information has to be exactly the same. That wraps it up for me. We'll do the questions. Ange, is there anything that you'd like to add I may have forgotten?
I don't think so. With this Lunch and Learn today, we just wanted to, I guess, remind everyone of the plans functionality. And so Sue did a kind of a brief overview of the functionality available within plans. But there is, of course, so much more that she could have talked about if we had, hours of time, which we obviously don't. But just a reminder that we do have our YouTube channel available that does have a bunch of content out there for whether it's regarding plans or testing inside transit. There's so much out there from the lunch and learns that we've done and different training sessions. So always make sure that if you're looking for something that you reference our YouTube channel to find videos that may match up with what you're looking for. Or if you go under reports inside transit, we also have our training manuals there. And so I know that the plans manual was updated recently. So I would recommend if you were wanting to do a deeper dive to go into reports, training material, and find the newly updated plans plans guide so that you can find out about the functionality. And as usual, if you do have any questions and you need to contact one of us, if you email support@makesolutionsInc.com, then someone can get back to you quickly with an answer. But I think that's everything for me, unless anybody has any questions either about the lunch and learn for today or anything else they want to touch on.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Ange, for your help and all the other points. Very, very helpful. And everyone for attending. And I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Sue.
Thanks.
Thank you.